house.
I'm with you on this one, Bobby. I am with you on this one. Alright, now, might be a waste of a thing, but since Tony said to talk to Rainy, like, I don't know if we have to... Like, we already finished her, but, like, just for his quest, we might have to talk to her again, so I'll do it just in case. Hi, Rainy. Tony wants to talk to you.
Oh, is this about his vocal range again? I've told him before his soprano's nothing to be ashamed of. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with his toolbox. Hi, Tony. Oh, we weren't talking about your pecker or nothing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that. If it isn't my favorite gal, how you doing, dollface?
Better since the last time I saw you.
Don't I know it? Thought the neighbors were gonna come knocking.
Are you guys,
Oh, stop. Tony was just making sure my screws were all firmly in place.
And boy, were they.
Now they can hear me down the block if I really put my mind to it. And I owe Tony for that. Without his screwdriver, I'd have been stuck the way I was.
It's true.
I'm real glad you feel that way, Rain, 'cause I need a favor. I've been teaching our mutual friend here the ways of love and courtship.
This will be interesting if she's already like, but we're already in a...
We got a little disagreement about how to put your best foot forward when it comes to the romance.
Oh boy, don't tell me. You did the whole paint over the mold and ignore your crush speech, didn't you?
Huh? How'd you know? I never gave you my workshop before.
Call it a hunch. Or the fact that I've heard you talk about it way too many times. So what do you need from me?
Just tell us which one of us is right. I've been told that I shouldn't ignore my crush and pretend to be someone I'm not.
Yeah, don't do that.
So you're saying I'm wrong, but I'm the maestro of the workshop?
I hate to say I told you so, but you might be wrong, but you're still hot.
Yeah? I ain't wrong, but at least you can see what's right in front of you.
I get, yeah. Some people you have to wonder, like, now which option do we want to take what? And Tony, you don't really need to wonder.
I got a lot of work to get back to, so I'll be seeing you.
Tony is so good at fixing everyone's problems but his own. Take it easy on him, would you? He is a good egg.
I will.
Good. You take care too, all right?
Okay, so now we can talk to Tony, presumably, since that was technically Rainy. This is not where Tony is. Though I promised, you know what? I promised, though, new people. So yeah, after Tony, we will talk to Monique. I just don't want to forget. I wonder. Okay, after this conversation, we'll talk to Monique. If you talk to the triangle in Tony's box, do you actually get Tina? Because that'd be pretty funny if you do.
Hey, all this talk with Rainy got me thinking about my favorite kind of music.
Because that would have been a clever little thing that, like, I mean, because yeah, she's the musical triangle, but if you did like the construct, well, that would have been funny. Oh well. So it's weird. Why can you target the triangle specifically, not like the hammer right next to it? But it's still part of the toolbox. Like, why is that a separate targetable thing instead of the toolbox? Unless I missed, and it is Tina, and I just didn't get it right, and I hit the toolbox. I don't know. Anyways, what's your favorite kind of music?
Rock music. Believe me, I know about rocks. You don't work construction and not know your rocks. I mean, on demolition sites alone.
I got you brand new from the store, Tony. When have you ever set foot on a demolition site? Just tell me more.
Sure. I had an uncle once. Uncle Tone.
What do you mean, once?
One-time uncle. You humans have those?
No.
It's like you got a tool you're close with, then he leaves the box one day, never to be seen again. My Uncle Tone fell off a crane on a job. I'm talking 80, maybe 90 feet. Cracked, wide open, parts everywhere.
Holy shit.
I know. I miss him every day.
I'm sorry for your loss, Tony.
Oh, he ain't dead. The old bastard's retired in a basement somewhere in Poughkeepsie. Disability.
Tony, focus. I want to talk about us.
Hey, listen.
Yes?
Look, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. Ain't a lot of folks in my life brave enough to keep it real with me like you do. And I'm not saying I'm wrong or whatever, because I ain't. But I could use someone like you in my life. You're dependable, like a triangle made of steel.
Is that all I am? Dependable. I don't like that. I don't really get that analogy. You're one to talk about made of steel.
Oh, nothing gets past you, huh? I gotta steal everything. Abs, buns, wrenches, other things.
He pauses for far too long, letting the implication hang in the air.
Much like my hammer, which we already established.
Well, you took my workshop. You know what I'm talking about. But we ain't here to talk about my beautiful bod and massive schlong. I want to talk about you. I like you. A lot. You ain't just dependable and strong. You're hot as shit. And things are just easy with you. I don't even have to pretend to be doing nothing.
I like you too.
I knew it. I could tell. You just couldn't stay away.
I knew it. You kept calling me hot. I know that's what there is to relationships, and you're like, yeah, Tony, yeah.
Come here. I can't keep it in anymore.
Tony pulls you in close. His body is warmer than you'd expect for a toolbox, and delightfully solid.
Oh, wow.
Impressive, huh? Told you I was packing some serious steel.
Yes, I can see that.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Bada bing! Love!
Bada big love. All right, well. I mean, you know, a decent start to the day. Getting a love ending, you know, again, check someone off the list, but...
Oh, hello, little wretch. Come to unlock some more fantasies.
I have, Sophia, but could you...
Oh, hello, little wretch. Come to unlock some more fantasies.
Could you...
Oh, hello.
Stay
little
open,
wretch.
please?
Come to unlock some more fantasies.
What?
Oh, hello.
How?
Little wretch. Come to unlock some more fantasies. Hello, little wretch. Come to unlock some more fantasies.
How the hell am I supposed to actually talk to Monique? Okay, well, let's try talking to Sophia again. See if we can get her to stay open.
Hello, my
Yes.
dear, dear wretch.
Hello.
I've got more costumes that just came in. Let's see how they fit you.
They are extremely tight, which means they fit perfectly. You and Sophia spend hours on your latest role, firmly in love with each other in your own special way.
Aw, how... Oh, can you let me talk to Monique now? I promised.
Oh, hello, little wretch. Come to unlock some more fantasies.
That's why. You have to... Okay. I feel stupid now, although I guess it makes sense. Although, I mean, nothing else really works that way. When you have the date viators on, she talks to you and does her hello thing. With the date viators off, she's just a normal safe and you can open her. But to be fair,
I'll open away.
that's not how Dorian works, right? Like, I have the date viators on right now. I can open and shut Dorian just fine. He doesn't do his, like, oi, right then, come on into the closet type of, like. So, to be fair, it doesn't work like normally interacting with, like...
Let your light shine through!
Okay, I take it back. I was gonna say, like, it's not how the lights work. You can flip the light, and then, no, Lux is just Lux. Well, hey. Finally, after how many days, let's meet someone new.
Sophia's gaze is normally fairly stern, but the look she gives you now is downright intimidating.
Take care of her, wretch.
You got it, mistress.
She is a predictable sort. Sheltered. You would do well to treat her with more of the same.
With Sophia gone, you finally have a chance to get a proper look at your money. And to your surprise, it seems that she's evaluating you just the same way.
Now, this will be interesting, though, because she's like, she's sheltered and protected, so treat her the same, yeah. But do we want to keep her sheltered and protected, or do we want to try and expand her horizons?
She's beautiful, but she has her own sort of intimidating air. The way Sophia protects her, you'd expect her to be a meek little thing, but she has the air of an accountant preparing to lecture you about your irresponsible spending.
Fair enough.
Huh.
What's wrong?
Uh-oh. How much do you need?
Nice to meet you?
There's no time for pleasantries if you have come to me. How bad is it? What is the financial crisis? Were you recently laid off? Any bills with accruing interest left unpaid? Did you overextend monetary aid to a relative, friend, or an unpromising lover?
No, really, there's no emergency. First off, ouch. Secondly, everything's fine. I was kind of replaced by AI, but I think I'm okay for at least a while. I mean, this one is true, so...
Troubling.
Because that's how the game started.
Duly noted. Then why are you here?
I got these glasses. I'm trying to date everything in my house. I just wanted to introduce myself.
Your name?
It's Silver.
Interesting. Duly noted. I am Monique. As you already know, I am responsible for saving you when you screw up. Please refrain from speaking to me unless you are in dire need of accessing your emergency funds.
But can't we just hang out?
No, I am busy. As I sit here in my safe, my value remains unchanged, save for the rigors of inflation.
So I could invest you in fight inflation. Oh, okay. Sounds like you know what you're talking about. Which one do we... Do we just be like, yep, okay, you're fine, just sitting there? Do we like, well, let's go out and see the world? I guess for starters, we'll just... I guess in terms of just because, like, I don't know what we're supposed to do with the money aspect of it, but... I mean, I get, as a first thing, okay, I think you know what you're talking. Like, you seem smart. Seems like a good way to, for your first conversation. Let's go with that. It might not even matter at this point, but...
I do. I am money. Money talks. I will talk more now.
Okay.
I am now stating that any advice and counsel from me is of my own opinion and not of a professional's. Now, to proceed with your question. Depending on your lifestyle and goals, adjust your personal spending to a minimum. Let's say about 10% or less of your paycheck. Then after paying the necessities like rent and utilities, see what remains and save accordingly. Also, get fewer home deliveries. The extra fees add up to a substantial amount. You can find more in this simple budget spreadsheet I've put together. I must go now. Goodbye.
Well, I didn't know what to expect, but it wasn't that. Huh. Well, ain't she interesting? Yeah, Bobby, we've been working on Bobby. Let's keep working on Bobby. And
as soon as you chance upon Bobby's newest location, you find Betty already speaking with them.
Like, I can't tell because I'm like, oh, we must be close to being finished with Bobby, but like, are we? Because she could literally go to every single room in the house, so I guess that's a reason to keep talking with her, though, right? Like, either we're getting close to the end of her trying to like come up with schemes and it not working, or it's gonna be a long one like Curtain Rod, and we just gotta keep working at it. So it makes sense. Bobby.
Bobby, is that you?
You know me?
Little Bobby Pin. Look at you now. You've changed so much.
Well, yeah. I'm not a little pin anymore, you know?
No, you certainly aren't. You've really come into your own, haven't you?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm a grown pin! And beyond that, I'm a goddamn gangster!
Oh, you certainly are. Look at you.
She pinches Bobby's cheek, which really seems to upset them.
Hey! Stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should stop into the bathroom and see them before you go.
I will!
Wait, you know my family?
Of course I do. They come through here all the time, you know, talking about their sweet Bobby. I knew you when you were just a little thing. One pin among many. Even then, you were special.
Gangsters don't have feelings. But if I did, I'd be real touched.
Leave it to Betty to sweet talk anyone.
Bobby's gaze falls upon you.
All right, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah. You too.
Bobby sits at the edge of the bed, looking unusually thoughtful. They pat the spot next to them, inviting you to take a seat.
There you are, rookie. Have a seat.
I don't need an invite to sit on my own bed. How's the cry business, boss? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just weird being back here so close to where I grew up. You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by Hoove. I will. I just haven't gotten up the courage yet.
Why not? Would it help if I came with you? Don't be a baby. I mean, like, obviously we want to offer to help to come along. That seems like the end thing here, but part of me, like, okay, like, why don't you have the, you know? I don't want to blow the chance. So would it help if I came with you?
That's real nice of you to offer, but I gotta do it on my own. It's not about, like, who I am. You know what I mean? My family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more than being another one of the crowd in there.
Hey, what a cute little picture that is, too.
That's the problem, too. They're so accepting. If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're all gonna pat me on the back and ruffle my hair. They're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel. You're perfect just the way you are."
And that's a bad thing?
Yeah, it is. It feels like failing. I spend all this time away from my family. If I come home and I haven't made anything of myself, I don't know. As sweet as they are, it just kind of hurts worse, you know? It'd be easier if they were nightmares. If they just yelled at me and let me be angry. Knowing they'd be happy no matter what I do. I don't know. Am I making any sense here?
Not really. I get it, honestly. You shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself, Bobby.
Well, if I don't, who will? How else am I gonna make something of myself? Nobody else is gonna do it. I want my family to be proud of me, not just cool with me. So I gotta be a little hard on myself. Otherwise, I won't have no kind of pressure on myself at all. And then I'll just do nothing.
I don't think it has to be like that. I think you should just try to find what makes you happy. There's always another way. Try to find what makes you happy. That just good life advice in general.
I thought I already knew, but maybe I never had a damn clue.
Bobby stands, dusting their hands off. From what, you're not sure, but they seem to think it makes them look cool.
All right, rookie. That's enough wasting time talking about feelings. We got one more place to check out. I think it's a real winner. You can find all kind of extreme temperatures there. Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens there.
Kitchen?
See you there.
Because I'd say attic because of Hector, but kitchen, I guess. It's like we already did bathrooms, because like hot and cold water does also work, but I'm gonna guess kitchen. Yep.
For once, Bobby isn't in the middle of a conversation or cheerily posturing when you find them. They look lost in thought.
You made it. Welcome to the future site of the Pin Crime Family HQ.
Is something wrong?
You could tell, huh? Guess there's no point in keeping it in any longer. I've been all over this damn house. I had so many ideas for schemes. But what's the point? This is a house, not some bustling metropolis full of suckers. We all have the same shit. We all share the same space. You can't share space with your suckers. That shit is awkward as hell.
Yeah, I mean, you're not right there. Life advice from Bobby. You can't share the same space as your suckers, because the shit's awkward.
You know, I spent all my time locked up thinking about all the ways I was gonna make money. All the ways I was gonna make my family see I wasn't just little Bobby Pin anymore. I was gonna be somebody. Now that I'm here, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do with myself.
I bet you can't unlock that door right now. Yeah, right. Would you give me a demonstration? I want to see an expert at work. I'm confused. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with myself. I bet you can't unlock that door. Oh, I mean, okay, but like, would you give me a demonstration? I want to see an expert at work. Like, that doesn't go with the rest. I guess I don't want to be like, I bet you can't do it type. I mean, let's encourage them to. I'm just confused what this is all about. Can you give me a demonstration?
Well, hell, why not? It doesn't take much.
Bobby strides over to the door where you keep your iron.
Watch the master at work, rookie.
Bobby sets to work at the lock, closing their eyes and holding one hand before their back.
Wait, actually, I can do you one better.
They contort themselves into all sorts of knots, closing their eyes and twisting themselves into the keyhole without the use of their hands at all. It's a sight so bizarre you wonder if perhaps you ought to have taken off the deviators. A bobby pin fitting into a keyhole would have been far less disturbing to witness.
I was wondering, like you're just like cramming your head. Okay, yeah, they really are cramming their head into a keyhole. Ugh. The implication, the unfortunate implications of the deviators.
What's all this then?
Hi, Dorian.
What are you, the fuzz?
I'm the door.
Well, buzz off and open already. I'm trying to show off my world-class lockpicking skills to my associate here.
I suppose you're harmless. If you want to see the wizard, go right ahead.
How'd you like that shit, huh? Ha! I told you.
Wow! Now that's what I call showmanship.
Okay. Hello to you too. Besides talking with Monique, apparently we are meeting a second new person today. And what a person they are.
Ah! How many times am I gonna get startled in this damn house?
I'm with you on this one, Bobby. I am with you on this one.
My apologies, friend. I meant no harm.
Who the hell? I mean, okay, like, I get that you're the clothes iron, but why are you a magician?
I only wanted to commend you for the commensurate showmanship you showed there. I mean, those twists and feats of dexterity. Audiences love a thrill like that.
The feats of dexterity and showmanship. Wonder who your voice actor is.
They do?
Of course they do. Trust me, I would know. Audiences love me. I was in there the entire time, wondering to myself, can they overcome my lock? An iron like me can't be locked behind just any sort of lock,
Not just any sort of lock.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and even though I have no problem retaining an audience's attention myself, none whatsoever, why, just imagine the sorts of heights we could reach with you as a part of my act.
Need a new dateable? Get Bobby a life away from crime? Everything's coming up, Millhouse, but who the hell are you?
Wait, really? You mean I could be part of your magic show?
Most certainly. Just imagine it. You and I pulling off daring escapes. Me, the world-famous magician. You, my bright-eyed young assistant, pulling in the younger crowd.
I could be famous. I could really be somebody. Hell yeah, I'll be part of your act.
Heartwarming. Now, who the hell are you?
Splendid!
I just gotta wind up some business first, if you don't mind giving me a minute.
Naturally. I'll be here when you are ready.
I can't believe what just happened. I wasn't expecting all this.
I was expecting none of that. Naturally, I'll be here when you're ready. So what about us?
Us?
Yeah.
Well, look, maybe it's better we don't work together. After all, it'd make the huge crush I have on you kind of awkward.
Well, that works.
Power dynamics and all that, you know? The pin crime family has standards, ethics. I'd have to submit all this paperwork to HR, da-da-da-da-da. What a pain in the ass.
Hey, yeah, it would be a pain in the... Wait, crush? What?
You're telling me you couldn't tell? You never felt that crazy electricity between the two of us? I was trying to stay cool, but I was gonna blow at some point. Better we don't have all that baggage in our way now.
I'm so glad it's not just me.
Of course it's not just you. This shit was mutual, baby. Anyone could see it. Can you imagine our suckers trying to let us scam them? Meanwhile, we're making eyes at each other the whole time? Disgusting.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably for best we just wind down the business.
Yeah, I don't want anything getting in our way. From here on out, it's me and you, baby. Partners in love, not crime.
I like the sound of that.
Bobby offers you their arm, and as you walk forward together, you're struck by just how good it feels to be partners, ready to support Bobby in their exciting new venture, and receive their support in turn.
How wholesome.
As you watch Bobby perform, you're deeply proud to call them your beloved. When they turn to smile at you in the crowd, they make you feel as if you're the only one in the room.
Give it all up for you in a heartbeat, baby.
So yes, very cute and wholesome and loving and aw, how nice, but excuse me. Excuse me. Where have you been all my life? I'm here in the kitchen.
Hey, it's you. What's up?
Oh, hi. Hey, Bobby, how have you been? I was actually trying to talk to the weird iron magician, but how you doing?
The great Bobby Nee! Our training awaits.
Ah, beans. Bonnie, I changed my name. I'm Bobby Sticky Fingers now.
What?
I gotta scram for a bit. This ironing board guy, he's a lot.
Poof! Yeah. Do not be alarmed. Afraid, perhaps. For the greatest mystery yet awaits.
Bah! Holy heck. Ooh, ah, or... let's ooh and ah.
You have ventured onto the path less traveled.
Yeah, I have.
A path where no thing is sure, where the unknown is the only certainty. You, unfortunate soul, have stumbled into my fearsome presence.
And that presence name is...
It is I, Ronaldini, the great and terrible. Ha ha ha!
Okay. I understand now, though. Remember when I was looking through the silhouettes of people, and I'm like, oh, that looks like the musical triangle, so let's go. And I remember seeing one, let's go talk. I'm like, oh, that look, like, I have no idea what that is. That looks like Hirohime, but I don't know how to talk to her. And I remember seeing this, and I'm like, I have no idea what the hell that is. And now I understand why, because it's Iron Board Magician. Yeah. I didn't have that on my bingo card, let me tell you. Hello. Okay, so we can either scream, ooh and ah again. I want 3 wishes. This is ooh and ah. They said how they have a problem keeping a crowd and talking to Bobby, so I feel like that's the play.
I can only assume you are familiar with my dastardly visage from the countless broadsheets and pamphlets strewn about proclaiming my sinister genius.
You mean like your manual?
I, Ronaldini, stand before you.
Okay.
You may quake, should you choose. Ah, or perhaps I should make you quake.
I choose! Wait, you do seem familiar. Parts of me are quaking all right. Nope, never heard of you. Not feeling quaky. As funny as it would be to be flirty, to see what the hell this guy's reaction would be, well, we'll keep humoring him for now.
Sigh, another sycophant come to kneel before the great and terrible. I, Ronaldini.
Huh. So interesting that he's... Also, I had not pieced... I thought it was just Ronald. I had not pieced together that his name is Ronaldini. So, okay, he doesn't want to be having an adoring crowd, necessarily.
He who tamed the Sultan's treacherous tigers and hedonistic harem in the same legendary night. How far he has fallen.
Not a sycophant, I'm just a regular, kind, sexually adventurous homeowner. I guess I'm not fancy enough for the great and terrible ironing board. You haven't tamed me yet, want to give it a go? So you get flirty or other flirty? Let's go with top flirty. I'm just that regular, kind, sexually adventurous homeowner.
This is your home?
Yes, indeed. I like it, actually.
So you are a property owner of great repute.
Oh, my repute, it is huge.
It's just that I am so used to performing in the salons of the wealthy, in steamship staterooms crossing the vast unknowable depths of Leviathan.
Okay, so what I'm getting is you're kind of a mix of, who am I? Keys and who... I'm blanking right now. You're a mix of Keys and the other one that I'm thinking of.
Even one time on a Baroness's haunted ski lift.
Sure.
I'm accustomed to exposing my long and mighty. My long and mighty.
Go on. Uh-oh, exposing. I like it.
Great and terrible.
You're long, mighty, great, and terrible. Don't, Ron, don't say it. Go on. Ooh, Ronnie.
Powers to the finery of society's creme de la creme.
That was less spicy than I expected. If I'm the homeowner, then I should be the absolute cremiest. Now, well, I don't know what to make of this guy, so you know what? Let's keep the flirt train going.
Well, that is true.
Expose those great and terrible powers to me, my Dark Lord. You know, there's a lot of value in the not-so-cremmy. Live a little. Yeah, let's go with that one. Again, because he was like, oh, it's another sycophant, so let's not be totally like, oh, well, to him, you know.
I rarely wear a cape.
So what's that you're wearing now?
A magical cape. Okay, yes. No, I have been known to don a silk-lined velvety affair.
And you look smashing in it. And dashing.
The inky vacuum of my proclivities may be too much for a mere mortal to handle.
I'm not afraid of any vacuums. I have one in the closet right now. I'm willing to be lost forever if need be.
You have no fear?
Oh, I'm afraid, but you give me strength.
I can take that strength away with a wave of my hand.
What is this conversation? But then again, what is this guy? You know. Would you rather I were trembling with fear or with pleasure? I mean, the suggestion of it has my knees weak. Wave your hand if you dare to. I'll grab your wrist and I will squeeze. Yeah. Trembling with fear or pleasure?
Why can it not be both?
Look, I'm terribly interested in you.
Of course you are. I'm terribly interesting.
But I'm not some sequined assistant here to do your bidding.
I could force you to do my bidding.
And how would you do that?
I could stare into your eyes, snap my fingers, and your inhibitions would vanish, your free will gone, bent to serve me.
Oh, and you think I'd be interested in serving you? Then snap those fingers!
I shall give you no further warning. Once you fall under my sway, I will not easily relinquish you.
I was super into this now, but now I'm getting uncomfortable. Hey, I volunteer. The sway, the relinquishment, the show, you know, the whole deal.
I rarely choose the most enthusiastic option.
Well, let this be one of the rare occasions, then.
You'd best control that excitement. It would be a terrible shame for my command performance to be, shall we say, halted in the first act.
Doesn't have to be a single show. I'd buy tickets to an entire run.
Then make yourself useful.
Gotta love flirtation where I have a use.
First, you'll need to get into my simple, empty little closet.
Okay, am I getting in alone?
Now, are you afraid?
Depends what else you keep in there.
Oh, just my wand, silk binding rope, a few blindfolds. Tools of the trade, darling.
Please get in with me. Much more fun if we're in here together.
Ah, but it locks from the outside. I currently have no assistance.
Will we be trapped in there? Forever?
You're never trapped anywhere with I, Ronaldini, master of escape.
This conversation, man. But weren't you trapped in there until Bobby opened it?
Well, yes, but...
It hardly seems like you're a master of escape.
Well, I mean...
In fact, it's kind of pitiful.
It's true! It's true! I'm a fake! An imposter! A fraud!
Phony?
A phony!
Con man?
A con man!
Bunko artist?
A bunko artist!
A flim... What the hell is going on right now? A flim-flam man?
A flim-flam man!
Hustler? Okay, lay off, man. A scammer?
Weepy, weepy, sob, sob.
A swindler?
Oh, please! Please stop! Please!
Yeah, all right then. You're also a big baby. Sorry, I got carried away a little. What? What the fuck is this conversation?
It's fine. I understand. I deserve it. My true origin story is decidedly not astonishing. I was manufactured in Canada.
Gross! Ow, I didn't even hear an accent. You sneaks are everywhere. Oh, no way. I had a roommate from Canada. Do you know Gary?
No! Canada is a vast, unknowable space. Just because I'm from there doesn't mean I know this. Gary, was it?
Yeah, Gary. From Vegreville. Gary, super nice guy, kind of portly, wears a lavender tea cozy.
Oh. I actually do know Gary. Weird. Though he would never recognize me. Not any longer.
Of course not. You're a changed board. Dare I say a better one. Yeah, you're wearing a lot of eyeliner. His loss. You're way more interesting now. You're a changed board. Dare I say a better one.
Then why do I feel like less, somehow?
I don't know. Tell me about it.
Sigh. My truth is uninteresting.
Interesting to me.
You don't mean it.
Sometimes truth holds magic, and that's the magic that interests me.
Surely you're the only human in the world who thinks so.
I doubt that. You're inherently interesting, so go on and tell me.
What is there to say? I'm a world-famous master of mystery, a diabolically devious devotee to the dark arts.
And?
And I'm a normal iron manufactured in Lloydminster, Saskatchewan.
You escaped the boring life and charged into the great wide world. So you left and became someone else. Yes, you escaped the boring life, charged into the wide world.
That is correct. I live a lie every day.
But which truth is the truest? But is it a lie if you do it truthfully?
What an impossible question.
Come on, give it a shot. Or those are the best ones for learning about ourselves. Escape the straitjacket and padlocks that hold your truth prisoner. Reach into the top hat of your heart and pull out the bunny of truth. Yeah, he's got a bunny. Let's go with that one.
I see what you're doing here.
I know. I'm so subtle and creative and awesome.
Oh, don't you see? I am my greatest illusion. I'm not great and terrible. I'm not even okay and slightly unnerving. Ronaldini, I'm nothing. I'm just Ron from Lloydminster.
Ron's not nothing. In fact, I think he's probably pretty cool.
Liar! You couldn't possibly be truthful right now. I'm boring. Every breath I draw is false.
Oh, you haven't performed in all those interesting places. Or, so you haven't taught yourself all those cool illusions. So you haven't performed in all those places.
Of course I have, but it was never me. It was this costume, this affectation.
You created the whole affectation, though, right? That's amazing.
Ronaldini, I'm the amazing magician. Ron, I'm nothing. And yet that Ron, though I deny it every day, is the self I most cleave to. I miss that board.
Wait, you'd rather be Ron than the great and terrible? I think you could be both.
Oh, I don't know. Great this, terrible that. I may be great and terrible, but most of the time I just feel terrible.
Stop being a baby, your life is bleak. I think you just miss home.
I do long for the simplicity of the tundra, to tread not the lush ironing board nylon to which my silken feet have grown accustomed, but the endless permafrost of my native land.
The endless permafrost of Canada. I've been in Canada during a heat wave, sir. It was not permafrost. It was fucking sweltering. I mean, yes, it doesn't happen as much because it's further up north, but don't act like all of Canada is some frozen tundra. Just most of it. And return there.
I do long for that, but what would I do? There is no call for my brand of seductive rakery there. What?
You could perform at birthday parties. You could tour Saskatchewan. You could write a book. You could end it all. Write a book.
Oh?
A tell-all autobiography. The true story. You could call it...
Ronaldini.
Exactly.
Of course. Why had this not occurred to me before?
All that matters is that it's occurred to you now.
By revealing my inner truth, I'll no longer be living this tortuous lie.
Down with inner conflict. Truth, always better. Harder, but better. Yeah, down with inner conflict, I say.
Truth, honesty, a life lived in harmony with oneself. A dream I never dared dream. Something, if I'm being honest, I'm not quite sure I ever really cared about, because who would until it starts to rankle at those dark inner reaches? Thank you, dear sweet thing. I will forever be in your debt. But may I ask you one last favor, though I feel deliciously greedy for daring to do so?
Ask away.
Will you write my foreword?
Heck, I'll write 5 words. There we go, folks. Wrap it. There with that. We're done. There's the pun of the day. There's your joke. We're done. We're calling it.
Oh, that didn't make sense, and yet I laughed.
Maybe I should have a show too. You better go get ready.
Indeed. Now I must away. Preparations, research, typewriter ribbons.
I think I speak for all of us when I say, what in the ever-loving fuck just happened? We met a new character. Sure. Voiced by Josh Dean. You've convinced Ronaldini to write his own book. Okay, so a magician who's somewhat old hat. His simple magic show has been forgotten by time, which he is unsubtly bitter about. He insists his magic shows are exclusive for those in the know, but in truth, he just doesn't have an audience. He longs for the days where he felt useful and loved, but simultaneously hides behind an exclusive tiny door. so almost nobody knows his shows even exist. A paradoxical appliance. Likes Abra Cadabra, dislikes Alakazam. But Alakazam's like the final evolution, man. Pokemon joke. Da-da-da-ba-doop-boop. And that's not new. I'm just marking off the new people. But Monique, there we are. Here's our other person to read. Voiced by Judy Alice Lee. You've met Monique, who handles all the finances in the house. She seems very busy and focused exclusively on her job of keeping track of expenses and making sure you're fiscally secure and responsible. It might feel like you're being interrogated by the cruel and calculating Monique, but she's just a moneyed maiden making sure you're prepared for life. While Monique is confident in pre-planning and managing schedules, she tends to feel lost when it comes to small talk. It's easier to be professional than personal. Outside of logistics, it's almost as if the inside of the safe seems to be all she knows. Likes, tabulations, balances. Sophia. Dislikes, inattention, sloppiness, and debt. Whew. Well, that was... Yeah, I was like, we need to do the data dev, and then I'm like, but, like, it's gonna, like, take forever between I Ronaldini and then that. We're only gonna do, like, a single day, but maybe that's okay. We just have one long video, but it's just one day instead of multiple. So I guess I'll end with them. Two more before them, though. Let's just scroll down. Scroll. Friar Errol. Well. Shit. We gotta finish this sometime.
You. I have been waiting for you.
Good, I guess. As much as I don't really like you, you're gonna make more sense than I, Ronaldini. Me?
You. I am working on outreach plans for the church. Every time I try to ask around the house about sinners in need of saving, I am insulted, turned away, or even shunned. And I am used to this, as preaching the truth is a truly thankless job. But I cannot do my job without some modicum of help.
Sounds like a skill issue. What can I do to help? How can they treat you so poorly? All you're doing is helping. What can I do to help? That's probably the love one, if you're just like, how you're just trying to help. And I'm just like, let's just not get a hate ending. What can I do?
It is simple. Where might I do my best work? Who is in most urgent need of my ministry?
Folks in the kitchen for sure, Luke and Stefan for a start. Nobody needs your lectures. Everyone will just go down the line. Guess we'll say the folks in the kitchen, but...
I cannot deny those two are in dire need of my help, but they are lost indeed. I would prefer to spend my time preaching to those who are more willing to listen at this point in time. There's still another thing I remain uncertain of. While his message of convection is perfect, I am not always perfect in my delivery. Tell me, what would be the best way to reach those yet lost in the shadows of oil?
Air-fried food taste test? I refuse to help you with this. Speaking to them a bit more nicely might help. Taste test? Or do we want to be like, you gotta be a little bit nicer? Yeah, let's try it. You gotta be nicer, man.
I haven't the time or the interest in coddling others. As one who has known the grace of convection for years, it is tiring continuously stooping down to the level of the uneducated, the great oil-soaked rabble, the microwaved hoi polloi. No, I will speak to them as they deserve to be spoken to. I must return to my duties shortly, but before you go...
He hands you a pamphlet of some sort.
The scriptures. What's this? Oh god, I don't really think... Okay, what is this?
It is a pamphlet with recipes for use with an air fryer. Scripture. If you do not wish to do the work, it will do it for you. Merely leave these lying around the house in plain view. Curiosity will do the rest.
Wow, that's brilliant! Seriously, dude, I guess I am a little curious.
Yes, you see? And once you pick it up and read it, you will understand. Go now. Take the pamphlet with you. Study it. I shall have more for you later.
I never agreed to this. Sounds good.
As per usual, Friar Errol seems unconcerned with your response. He's gazing reverently at a pamphlet, just like the one he gave you, lost in a spiritual silence.
Pamphlets. Ugh. And again, like, air fryers are good for some things, just like the oven is good for some things, just like a microwave is good for some. Like, it depends on what you're making, why you're making, like, how you're making, you know, it's everything. Thank you, Jeremy. But everything has a time and place. Not that he's gonna listen to you say that. Stefan, I guess we'll talk to Stefan and then we'll do data dev and we'll call that a video, even though it's just a single day.
Ah, it's you again. Someone must like the heat of the kitchen.
Maybe I like how hot you are.
Oh, I see how it is. You have no respect for how much attention cooking takes. There are plenty of others in this kitchen you can date. Who aren't me! Yeah, you're right. You always right. I'll calm down. I'm blind baking a pie crust, okay? I need to focus. Chat with some of the others and maybe I'll have time for it. Ah, yes, it's ready. Go on, boil off. I got custard to whip up.
I guess kind of cancels out great Ronaldini. Ronaldini, I'm sorry. He gets, I don't know why I come up here to the bed. Like, I could do the data dev thing anywhere. I just figure it's like, at the end of the day, so I should come up here, but... credits, that's...
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Ah, yeah.
Have I ever told you that you and your... But enough about you. Would you like to play our little developer dating game? All right. We have an awful lot of... You've been all up in their business. Do you want to know the general rules?
How many are we at now? Are we at around, like, 20? I think? Maybe not. I don't... Like, it just feels like it's going on for... Like, we know there's 33. They told us that. We've done 5 at a time, so it should only take 7 times, but... How many times have we actually done? And I know then I had to... Because we had to redo stuff, and then, like, we didn't get some of the people we did the first time because of the whole Mateo reset. No, anyways, let's do this.
First up, we have... Welcome Samuel to the stage. Say hi, Samuel.
Hi, Samuel.
I see what kind of interview we're in for. Tell the folks at home a bit about yourself.
I'm here for a good time, a long time, and just here in general. Hopefully that's good enough.
What a card, hmm? What did you do on Date Everything, besides punning? That doesn't count.
I was a generalist, so I helped with everything from adjusting code, fixing bugs, and implementing content like animations. Fun stuff if I do say so myself.
Ask our lovely audience a question. Maybe you'll hit it off.
Oh, sure. Well, we've actually met before, but I'm having a bit of trouble remembering. What's your go-to game format? When a group of strangers awkwardly play an improv game together, sitting down with a controller in hand, playing something slow, high-octane, non-stop CCGs and TCGs, uncomfortably answering interview questions. I'm not sure what to pick for him. So for my answer, I'd say, like, sitting down, playing something slow with a controller, but I don't know, like, I'm gonna go with a group of strangers playing an improv game, because, like, the whole, like, punning thing, like, I'm trying to metagame this, and hopefully I'm right about that, because I'm thinking, like, because he's, like, you know, the type of guy who's, like, you know, say, hi, Sam, right, you know, like, I feel like the improv game might be the choice. I love improv, really, but I'm not a big fan of parties. This one rarely happens to me. I'm open to it. Let's take it slow, see where it goes.
Would you say that they're the right person for you?
I could see this going somewhere, but not right now.
Friends with Samuel.
All right, good enough, I guess.
Would you like to date another dev?
Hey, number 2.
I've come up with a new... Next we have... Ben, submitted his date after the deadline, and it Well, you'll have to judge for yourself. Here he is.
Ben worked on UI and animation for Date Everything. Ben loves making and plating games at work and with his 2 kids. Ben climbs, bouldering, skateboards on his weeks. He also runs a podcast on AI and ethics called the Machine Ethics Podcast. Ben may or may not be a robot.
So, do you like Ben?
I think this is ridiculous. He should have submitted his bio on time. I think it's a great idea. I love Ben. I can't really make a decision. Whatever. Great idea. I love him.
He loves you back.
Yeah.
Would you like to date another dev?
Yes. Number 3.
I've come up with it next week. Would you look at that? It's Nick Thurston.
This is a repeat.
He's a writer, voice actor, and...
Huh? Didn't see you there. Had my head in a book.
I'm a huge fan of the Moonsong podcast.
You are? That means the world to me.
That's different.
Thanks.
That's a different one that we said.
I pour my heart and soul into it. It's great to meet you.
Nick has been a part of...
I was right. Remember? And it was...
Nick...
play a little game.
Okay, intriguing.
Isn't it? If you... Don't mind. And if you can have... How's that sound?
I think we said this, and he's like, oh, yeah.
I like the sound of it. Okay, I know one. Who is it?
Oh, this is a different question. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have been skipping, because we had him before, but he had it was like, who did he, room with, I think? And we got, okay, so who did he not something? I assume come up with, or either write or come up with the idea for, because I was thinking, like, is it like a voice acting thing? No, because like Arma, clearly not. Okay, so which one did he not be involved with? Lux, they're way too bitchy for a nice guy like you. Arma, I don't see writing much anxiety. Bodhi, way too many 80s references. Sinclair, you seem too normal to have come up with that. Sinclair, maybe? Like, I don't know, because I'm thinking, like, okay, so, like, what do we know about him so far is this whole, like, you know, let's play a game. And you're like, yeah, daddy. And he's like, oh, I like that. So, like, he definitely has, like, a little sassiness, right? Which makes me think, like, first, he probably was involved with Lux. I have no idea about 80s references and, like, Arma. Like, I don't see writing so much anxiety. Probably. I'm gonna go with Sinclair, just because, like, from what very little we have seen of him in this data dev thing, he doesn't seem like off-the-wall, zany type of humor. So I'm gonna pick Sinclair, and hope that's good enough.
Oh, you have no idea how weird I really am. Sinclair was just scratching the surface.
Okay, I got that wrong.
I see myself as more of a surface polisher. Like bar sweeper's friend or a good microfiber towel. You really are a weirdo. Well, alas, you didn't guess it correctly. No love ending for you. But that's all good, because I'm in the market for cool friends.
Sure.
And I think you're just what I was hoping for. Good luck on the rest of your playthrough. I hope you have an amazing time.
A friend ending with you and Nick. Not bad.
I mean, it's what we got last time, so I guess it just... Also, not fair. The other ending, I had 1 out of 3 chances. This one, I only had a 25%, and...
Would you like to date another dev?
On the one hand, I'm like, well, that's only still 3 because we already, like, had him before, but it's a new question. I don't know, 2, I guess.
I've come up with it. Next, we have...
Hello, I'm Rebecca. Let's see what it says. Sure. Can't entirely tell.
Before working here at Sassy Chap Games, LLC, Rebecca spent 10 years working in corporate jobs, with a background in project management.
Yeah, I used to work for, let's say, one of David Most's colleagues.
Vague enough?
My brother Ray desperately needed someone to help make some sense of really big spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets are actually 99% of game development, and she came on just in the nick of time.
I was only on the game for a few months. After leaving corporate for good, I decided to start a career in nursing.
Her story has influenced one of the characters in the game.
Okay, enough biography stuff. Date time. I like baking cakes for my friends and walking around bookstores and buying books. On a good day, you might even catch me reading one.
What is Rebecca's idea of a perfect date?
Going to a concert or musical, then drinking tea and having dessert while discussing horror movies, building a Lego set while watching a movie marathon, spreadsheet survey. I'm going to say... Well... Because I'm thinking I'm like... Likes baking cakes for people and likes, like, getting books in a bookshop and maybe occasionally reading it. That sounds like my wife, so I'm like, well, what would she want to do? I mean... We do like going to musicals and concerts. I mean, stuff like that. And she loves drinking tea. I mean, not the horror movies, but, you know, that, you know, different people, whatever. So, like, that could be a possibility. Building a Lego set while watching a movie marathon. That would work, because, you know, my wife definitely is likes staying in... I mean, not necessarily Lego, but, you know, like, doing crafty things. Like, you know, just the other day, like, she was doing knitting, I was doing crocheting. By the way, I've learned how to crochet recently. That's a fun fact about me. Data dev people, now you know my thing I just learned to do. And while we were watching stuff. So, like, that sounds like something we would do. So if she's similar in that regard, like doing something while watching it. Spreadsheet survey, no. Like, she might be good at them, but that doesn't mean that's what she wants for a date. So I'm gonna go with building a Lego set, watching a movie.
That's something she very much likes doing with her friends.
Good enough.
Would you like to date another dev?
Yes, one more.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Why, it's Devin! A writer and one of the main people who set us on the path to getting this game funded.
Hi there, I'm Devin, a writer for some of the Datables. Mostly Beverly is my gal. I love history, which you may pick up on upon meeting those characters, so I'm going to give you a little history quiz. Which of these is the true name of the Queen of Egypt, famed for her beauty, cunning, and relationship with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony? Okay, so what's Cleopatra's true name? Cleopatra the... let me think. Let me think. Like, ancient history stuff is not... I know a lot more about more modern, I want to say it's one of the top two. I don't know which one, but I want to say that in terms of the Roman numerals, it isn't a single one. Like, it's not... you know, not Cleopatra the 5th. It's either going to be the 7th or the 12th, just because I think... I want to say there's more than a single digit of Roman numerals, but I don't know which of the other two it is. Do I have a coin I can flip? Like, I literally have no idea between these two, so, you know what? Let's flip a coin, except I don't have a coin available. And flip a cough drop, except that the heads and the tails would look the same. Maybe do I have this one? Okay. I don't have a coin, but I can flip a button. So we'll say head, Cleopatra the 12th, tails, Cleopatra the 7th. And it fell on the floor. So it says tails, which I said was this one, right? Okay. Oh, great button of the floor. Was her name Cleopatra the 7th, Thea Philopator? Correct, great job. Yeah, that was totally me. To be fair, it was not entirely me. Like, I knew it wasn't the bottom one. That's good enough, right? I'm always happy to meet another history buff, then let me introduce you to this button that I have on my floor. For those of you that just looked up the answer, well, at least you're resourceful. What about those of us who did a coin flip?
It's true love with Devon for you. Would you like to date another dev?
Was that what? I don't know. I'll do one more.
I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Have we done Adriel? I don't remember. I'm looking at the animal. No, I don't think we have. Hi, I'm Adriel. I was one of the original programmers of this game. I helped create the first vertical slice and set up the groundwork for what this game would become. Everything is so very different than when I first started working on it. Big shoutouts to everyone who worked on this since then. It wouldn't be what it is without every single person on, this team. What an incredible and long journey this game has been on. I met Ray many, many years ago at GDC, and one time when we were hanging out, he pitched to me the idea of a dating sim game where you could date everything. How could I say no to that? I'll never forget the first time I laid eyes on our first two datables, Hoove and Harper. It was love at first sight. Maybe we did. Because I remember hearing from someone about how Hoove and Harper were the first, or at least Hoove was. I was absolutely smitten with both of them, and while I've also fallen in love with every character created since then, nothing will ever match what I felt towards my first two loves. But enough about me, excited to learn more about you, my potential date. Would you like to take a walk with me? Sure. There's a few new places that have opened up nearby I'd be interested in checking out. Looks like this new electronics shop, a petting zoo, and the hardware store. No, I think we did talk to Adriel. Because then I was like, well, she's got a bunch of animals, so let's go with the petting zoo. I love ghosts so much. Maybe there's rabbits and chickens and sheep. Maybe we can feed some llamas. I can't wait to see what animals there are and give every single one of them a pat on their sweet little heads.
Adriel is so very much in love with you.
Yeah, we did have Adriel before.
Would you like to date another dev?
So I guess we'll do one more.
I've come up with a new development.
I don't know how many we're at this point, but...
Next we have... it's Logan Burdick, I'm afraid. He's a terrible writer and in a terrible pickle.
Thank God you're here. I'm here. It's a celebration. Hooray! Now listen to me very carefully. Both our lives depend on it. Am I in danger? You've always been in grave danger. There's a bomb affixed around my neck. The only way to disarm the device is to answer the following questions correctly. If you fail, the bomb will instantly explode, probably killing us both. Definitely killing me. Or at the very least, maiming me. A little. And honestly, my health is kind of stretched right now, so, I don't really need the hassle. Oh, and obviously I can't just tell you the answers, it'll detonate the device remotely. Wait, who are they? There's no time! Okay, question 1. What's my favorite flavor of ice cream? Rum raisin, anything sorbet, cold. Sorbet. Not that sorbet is technically a flavor, so much as a different type of dessert entirely. But considering our lives are hanging in the balance, here's hoping the judges aren't sticklers for accuracy. Alright, question 2. I wrote a dozen characters in this professional dating simulation, many of whom strongly advocate the sport of cheese rolling. But which of the following characters did I not write? David Most, tinfoil hat, that microwave who yells a lot, Broomby the talking broom, the weird gray guy Sun Wan voiced, or that weird xylophone guy that Sun Wan also voiced. Trick question, you didn't write anyone, you're a fraud! Also, there is no talking broom. Like, are we supposed to play up the comedy, or... But there's no talking. Is there a talking? To be fair, there is still someone, we don't know who or what they are. But they're not a character. Why, yeah. These, like, multiple choice questions. I just figure I'm gonna probably fail it anyways. I think you didn't write Broomby. Wait, did I write Broomby? Well, I hope I did. He was just the absolute best, right? Legit best character in the entire game by far. Still can't believe they actually got Mark Hamill to voice him. So sick! Oh no, we're almost out of time. Come on, come on, come on. Question 3, the final round. God, this one is really hard. Which is undeniably the best Sheryl Crow song? Hurry! If it makes you happy, soak up the sun, all I want to do. I feel like that all I want to do is too obvious an answer. Of the 3, I'd probably pick all I want to do. But I'm going to say it's a trick question, and I'm going to say soak up the sun. Upbeat, carefree, iconic, just like Sheryl. That must be the answer for sure. Well, that's it. Pencils down. The countdown is almost complete now. In a few seconds, we'll find out if you got everything right. I wouldn't put money on it. That's not because I don't believe in you or anything. It's just because gambling is possibly illegal in whichever state you're currently in. Well, you didn't get all the answers right, but you didn't get them all wrong either. Honestly, I don't know what the heck that means. But the bomb didn't go off, so I'm just going to call that a win for me. Anyway, I'm late for a thing with some people, but it's so great seeing you.
Perhaps you'll be one of those people. as Logan is now your friend. Would you like
Sure.
to date another dev?
Nope, I'm good.
Huzzah! The main menu of me. Very well.
That'll do it. The longest single day we've had, I think. Even, I was gonna say, well, maybe not the first episode when we were learning. I think it's longer even than that. Whew. But hey, we got a love ending. We met 2 new characters. Is it one day or did I do 2? I don't even remember. My brain is fried. I got nothing else to say. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Special thanks to somebody. I'm done. My brain is fried. Did I do 1 day or 2? I don't know. What the hell was Ronald Dean? It's... Yeah, what an episode.
Hi, Tony. Oh, we weren't talking about your pecker or nothing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that.